Hey everybody, it's Edward from Sword and Fortress, and we are going to be try 2 of me soloing Nemesis with the Carnimorphs, and we're going to see just how crazy that can get. As always, as we start every stream off, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're giving yourself that, your self-love, self-gratification, self-happiness. Make sure you're happy, especially with how crazy the world is getting. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right, let's go ahead and get some music going for the background. I think we had some suspense last time, so we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so we're going to be starting from the very beginning. We're going to redraw from everything from the last time. So we will not have any of the same stuff we had last time. It will be all new. So, following the rules to the letter, we start off with room 2s. So get all this stuff off the board. All right. There we go. Shuffle these room 2s up. As we find out what one room is. Okay. So, room 2. Room 2. Room 2. Room 2. Room 2. And that's it. It's all of our room 2s. Then we go to room 1s. So last time we ended this, I didn't show it on camera, but I needed to get to the medical bay. And I was here, bled out, and the medical bay was right there. Oh, it was so disheartening. Didn't even die from an alien attack. I mean, the aliens attacked me, but I bled out. I died from my wounds. It didn't help I ran into a room with fire. So here's our room 1s. Hopefully we'll have better luck this time. All right, random exploration tokens. Oh. And we know what that one is, so we're going to set it off to the side. Okay. So all the rooms have been set up. Exploration tokens. Coordinate cards. And we'll pick number 2. So we have no idea where we're heading off into space. It's all that damn cat's fault. If Viral Athena ever pops on, it's all her fault. Just so we put that out there. Okay, coordinates cards. We've got the 1 escape pod because it's just us. Now our engine tokens. Shuffle these on up. Engineer 1. Engine 2. So I gotta say, so we're located here in Utah in the US. And in 1 week's time, I've had to turn on the air conditioner and rehook up the heater because why not? It's Utah. So it's been really fun. Okay, engines. Carnimorph adaptations. Which 3 of these are we going to have to deal with? All right. So that goes for that one, and that one. Heaven forbid I get the butcher. I really hope I don't get the butcher. It's going to be brutal. Okay. Intruder bag. So we take 1 blank, 2 blue Metagores, and 2 red Metagores. Then add a red Metagore for each person. So they're in the bag. Alright, we got our item decks, our markers, time markers, help cards, inventory cards. Alright, objectives. So we're going to pick number 2 again, number 4. So our 2 possible objectives are special delivery, finish the game in an escape pod or hibernation with an intruder egg. That'll be interesting. And destination Earth. The ship must reach Earth. I like the flavor text on this one. They sent us there to die. They should clean up their own mess. Oh yeah, that's vengeful. The special delivery. I know a guy in New Tokyo who keeps buying all this weird shit from Deep Space Cruise. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'm liking the destination Earth thing initially. So we've got our 2 possible objectives. Okay. Shuffle the character draft cards. So, like I said, we will be redoing the characters. I may not be playing the soldier. I may be playing the soldier. We don't know. As soon as I find the deck, I had it here. Oh, character draft. Here we go. I'm telling you, I'm losing my mind. All right. So we'll go 2 and 4 again. So, picking between the 2, I've got the scientist or the captain. You know what? For S and Gs, I haven't really played the scientist. So, we're going to choose the scientist. We'll see just how much that hampers me. So, sorry, soldier. Keep on marching on. I know that's really close to the copyrighted stuff. Got to be careful about that. So, the soldier stuff is going to go right here. We got to get the scientist, who is this guy, and his board. Where is the scientist board? Oh, there it is. I hit it. Alright. Soldier, you can go back there. Alright, so here is our scientist board, and he gets, for his starting stuff, a energy pistol, and then his 2 quest items are over there. So good to have that. Then let's get the scientist action cards out. We'll take a look at just what the scientist needs. There we go. Or what the scientist gets, not what he needs. And then, since we didn't pick the captain, we'll put the captain back as the bloody corpse. Oh, there's the character draft. So we'll shuffle these up. Okay, there's that. So he's got an energy pistol with ammo of 3. And unmodified rolls of double targets are treated as single targets. So he's not very good at combat. This could get interesting. Laboratory equipment, discard chemicals to activate this item. And laboratory, if you're in a room with a character corpse, intruder carcass, or egg, discover 1 corresponding intruder weakness card. That could be interesting. And then hollow computer in the generator. You can use the intranet and risk assessment actions from any room of the ship, even with the malfunction marker or without a computer. So, not much towards what I need to do, but we'll see how adaptable we can get with it. Okay, we got all that set. We got our players. Okay. And of course, we get to blame the cat for not being stowed away properly and causing us to deal with all of this craziness. Well, let me turn the gain down a little bit on this. Now that we got stuff out here, we don't need it as bright and shiny. There we go. And maybe turn the brightness. Never mind. Okay, we'll leave that stuff there. Okay. All right, so turn one. We draw 5 action cards. Okay, we got demolition, interruption, search, rest, and repairs. Okay, I'm thinking initially we're going to try for Destination Earth. Quick, easy. The scientist just saw the captain lying there on the ground. And by the way, Dallin at Wicked Dad Painting did an amazing job. The detail on this stuff was just great. Check him out. He did a couple tutorials on how to paint this stuff. He's awesome. I'll link the video, his stuff in the YouTube video. Okay, so first we're going to head to the cockpit like I did last time. So we're not trying to demolish anything. So we're going to put all these corpse tokens over here. So we're going to spend one, and this time we'll actually head up this way. So we find a room that I didn't make any noise. I've got silencers on my wheelchair. And we found the command center. It's only got one thing in there. And it can be open and closed doors, so that's nice. So that's one action. And I think we will go ahead and continue towards the bridge. Didn't have to do a noise roll because of the room. So we will spend an interrupt to head this way. So we find, wonderful, I'm slimed. Right off the bat, covered in goop. And we get 2 things in here. Hey look, the emergency room. Where I needed to be last time. So at least I know now if I start taking wounds where I need to run off to. So that's the second action. So if we had any fires or anything, he'd take damage there. But since we don't have to worry about it. His first action, he will actually search. And we will draw 2 cards from the items. We've got a med kit or an adrenaline injection. I think we will go with the med kit because we know how this game plays out. So we have a med kit. And it can dress a serious wound or heal a dress serious wound. So that's nice. So this goes down 1. And I think we're going to go ahead and spend another card to send us into here. Oh, no, I needed to roll a noise in there. Here I go cheating. I'm just running around the whole spaceship without putting any noise out. And the dice gods punish me for it. They punish me hard. So noise goes everywhere. All right, now I'm moving into here. Let's hope I don't roll a 3. 1. So noise goes down this corridor. And I will go ahead and end my turn there. I'll end the player phase because I want to keep 1 card just in case. So we go down 14. There's no intruders attacks, but feeding. We do have a corpse on the board. So we do get to deal with that. Okay, since we don't have anybody, there's nobody to feed yet, but an event card or an intruder development could send us there. So no fire damage. Event card. Stalking. Move all Shamblers, Flesh Beasts, and the Butcher to any neighboring room with the character, if any. If there's several rooms possible, move the Carnimorph to the room with the lowest number. Okay. Luckily, we haven't found anybody yet. But we now go to Intruder Bag Development. And we get a Warning 1, Blue Metagore. All players perform a noise roll, except if the character is already in combat with an intruder. Remove this token and add 1 Metagore. So, yep, we pull this out and we put a red one in. And now I've got to roll for noise again. And unfortunately, it does go down corridor 1, so we pull these 2 out and we draw again. What do we get? A blue Metagore. But it has a warning level of 1, so no special attacks. But a Metagore has now come into the room with us. No sneak attacks, which is great, but I am not happy about having a Metagore with me. That is scary shit. Okay, beginning of my turn, draw 4 cards. Okay. Alright, so we don't have a malfunction, but first I got to deal with this Metagore. So I am going to try and shoot with my energy pistol and miss. We're going to shoot again and get it. So it does 1 damage. How much health does this Metagore have? He has just 1. So I'm not dealing with a wounded Metagore. We do kill the Metagore, but it does leave a corpse in here with me, which is not good. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 cards to check our coordinates. And unfortunately, we are heading out to deep space currently. So that's no good. I'm going to have to wait till next turn to develop this out. I'm going to keep 1 card in my hand again just to try and prevent any sneak attacks of level 1s, because we don't have anything bigger in here. So we drop this down 1 more turn. No intruder attacks or feedings. No fire damage. Resolve the event card. Reawakening. In each room with the carcass token. Oh, maybe I should just picked it up. Replace 1 carcass token with 1 shambler. If there's a character in any of these rooms, perform 1 intruder attack for each shambler placed that way. Crap. Okay, so we remove this carcass, put a shambler in here. That shambler, they have regenerative tissue, so injuries on the cards increase by 1, and he gets to do an attack. His attack is a whiplash. Character suffers 2 light wounds and gets 1 contamination card. So I have 2 light wounds and a contamination card. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm low on ammo. I probably don't have enough to kill that dude. We draw 1, then have to draw 3. This is not good. Oh, we've got a message. Spam message. Never mind. At least the music change is appropriate. 1, 2, 3, giving me 5. Okay. Well, we're going to spend these 2 to change our coordinates to D. And then trying to get away. How do we run away? Let's double check the rules. Danger, move, silence. Movement actions. Combat, character escape. Resolve and intruder attack. Okay, so the intruder gets a free attack on my poor scientist. So I'm trying to run away. And it is a bite. The character has 2 serious wounds, they die. If not, they suffer 1 serious wound. That's not good. So my serious wound is my arm. I only have 1 hand slot. So we're just going to put that here. And I'm running away. And I'm spending this one to go this way and run as fast and far as possible. Of course, it is on fire, and it's the nest. Oh, crap. So, technically, my first action was to check that, or change the coordinates. So this was my second action. So I take another light wound, which gives me another serious wound, which is my body. I can only draw up to 4 action cards instead of 5. That sucks big. Yeah, sucks very, very big. My med kit, I will spend for risk assessment. Use my med kit dressing this serious wound. Discard that. Was my first action. My second action is to run towards this room as much as I need to go to the emergency room. So I will spend 1 card. It is that. And it is the airlock. And it's going to have 2. And then I can start depressurization. So that'll be good to have. I got to look up what that does real quick. I think it means I put noise everywhere. There is no intruders nearby, no Carnimorphs nearby, so I have to put a noise token everywhere. This is not good. But at least we're on track for Earth. Okay, we go down 1. Carnimorph. Feeding. There's nothing for them to feed, so we're good there. Fire damage. Resolve the event table. Rampant mutation. All characters draw 4 cards from their action deck and scan each contamination card. If at least 1 infected result, character gets a mutation marker. Wonderful. So, we draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. And we do have to scan. So, taking our awesome 90s technology, here we go. It's infected. Crap. All right. So we are infected. We get a mutation, a character mutation. Our mutation is regenerative tissue. Heal any one of your serious wounds, even if it's undressed. Dress any of your 1 serious wounds, or heal one of your dressed serious wounds. So that's a possible action we can take. And yeah, that'll be fun. And then this guy is going to go down corridor 2. So he's now in this room. So we will put that on the bottom and kill him. Okay. So then, unfortunately, we discard all of these cards. And we draw This could be very bad. Very, very bad. I'm already at 2 serious wounds. And we're only like 3 turns in. Warning level 2 of a red Metagore. What does the red Metagore mean? Place a Metagore miniature in each room already containing a Metagore or a heavy object. If the nest is explored and not destroyed, also place 1 Metagore there. Return the red Metagore. Okay, so we have a Metagore come in here. He's going to feast on the captain. This Metagore is going to go into there. Unfortunately, he doesn't have to worry about the fire because the fire damage phase is already done. And we put that red Metagore token back in here. Oh, this is not good. We have a lot of people coming out. Yeah. All right. What can we do as towards the mutation action? Okay, so basically it's an action and we have to scan a contamination card from our hand to use that, which we are definitely going to want to do. So we've got 2 cards here. So hopefully this will be the one time I actually want a contamination card. Dude, it is a race for me to die. We're only 3 turns in. I already have 2 serious wounds. One of them's been dressed. There's cards in here that if you've got 2 serious wounds, like this bite, you just die. So I'm already so close to dying, it's not even funny. We got 3 aliens on the board. Yeah, not good. So here's hoping that I get a contamination card. I do. So I'm going to spend 1 action to scan it. I do know that it has contamination. It is infected because it's my only card. Oh yeah, the one and only card I got was infected. The camera doesn't do a great job of showing that. So yeah, I mean, I took a small little swipe and I'm infected to high hell. Okay, so it does go. So I am infected. Heal 1 of your serious wounds even if it's not dressed. So I'm going to heal my arm. So we don't have to deal with that, dropping me down a little bit. But, yeah. And it puts 1 mutation on there. Now, if I get 4 mutation tokens, I die. So, yeah. It's not going to be good. Okay. So we do get to keep using it, but that actually does get discarded in that action. I do not want to go into there. I'm just trying to make it to Earth. I think that, oh yeah, so that's what I did pick. Sorry, had to pick an objective, cheating a little bit more. So we're trying to get to Earth. And I think that you'll like this flavor text here. The ship must reach Earth. They sent us out here to die. They should clean up their own mess. So yeah, I'm on a vengeance mission at this point. Screw Earth, screw everybody. You guys sent me to die. I'm coming back with a vengeance. Okay, so that was my first action. My second action, I'm actually going to go this way, but I'm going to move carefully. So I'm going to spend 2 cards. And we get 1 out of there. And it is the generator. I mean, if I was trying to destroy the ship, that would be great. So we come in here. I'm going to put the noise token down this way. And we get a door that slams closed behind me. So I don't have to worry about the big bad aliens coming to get me. Yeah, exactly. Spite is the ultimate motivation. I just need the ship to get to Earth. That's all I care about. Okay. And we are on track for Earth. I did have to change things there. So that was my second action. My third action, I'm going to spend 2 again to move carefully. We're going to go into this room. It gives me 2, which gives me 1. And it is the laboratory. Sweet. Because I moved carefully, we're going to put a noise down that way. And the laboratory is great because then I can get some stuff. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I needed to be in the generator. I thought it was the laboratory to activate this item. Maybe we'll deal with that later. Okay, I'm out of cards, so that is the end of the turn. Oh, first package of slimes? You're going to have to send us videos and save it because we'll definitely want it. Me and Hermione were talking about slimes and kids and stuff like that. Okay, so unfortunately, we go down turn 11. Intruder attack and feeding. So, this intruder is going to feed on one of those eggs. And it is not going to be fun. So, this Metagore is going to feed on an egg, and he's going to become a Shambler, because that's how this damn game works. So he's in there eating and feasting. This Metagore is going to feast on the captain's poor riddled corpse. He's going to become a Shambler. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. Fire damage, so he is going to take 1 damage from fire. And he's got like 7. So he's just fine. He doesn't care. He's eating tons and tons of food. And then resolve event card. Chemical fire. Place a malfunction marker in the room with the highest number containing a fire marker. Remove that fire marker. Replace the fire marker. Place a fire marker in all neighboring rooms. So it doesn't go through closed doors or technicals, and then reshuffle this card in the event deck. So this fire gets removed, and we get a malfunction token, which really doesn't matter. But we do now have a fire in that room, and a fire in our airlock control room. That really sucks. And then we shuffle this back into the event deck. Oh. Everybody was supposed to move. Let me find that. Alright, everybody goes down 2. So this guy comes back into the room with fire. This guy goes into the command center. And this guy goes into the technical corridor. And that wound disappears. And technically, if he went into the technical corridor, he actually disappears. And a Shambler token goes into the bag to come back in to haunt us. Which is scary as all hell. Like, I'm literally terrified here. I've been battered and beat so early in this game. Alright, intruder development bag. A red Metagore. Place a Metagore or heavy object. Wonderful. So, another Metagore goes, hey look, we found the nest. And it's not on fire anymore. This is awesome. Oh, this is bad. So many more aliens on the board this time. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I need to come over here and check on these engines just to make sure they're actually going to take us to Earth. So we're going to spin 2. Spin those 2 to move carefully into this room. Of course, it's malfunctioning. It's only going to give us 1. Evacuation section A. Hell yes. We're going to be able to repair that, I think. We're going to do that. So we're going to pay that to repair. Remove the malfunction marker. So that will be available for if this engine room's good, this engine room's good. I'm going to come back, enter an escape pod. Hopefully once they unlock. I'm going to have to find a way to unlock them. So, but still, good to have there. I'm going to chill on this 1 card, call it the turn. And we go down 1. Okay. Intruder attack and feeding. This intruder is going to feed on another egg that Metagore, and boom, another Shambler reaches out. Then we've got nothing else out there. So we go to event card. Rampant mutation. Okay, draw 4 cards. So there's 1. And then everybody moves down quarter 1. So this guy goes here. This guy goes in here. This guy comes in here. All right, contamination card. No contamination card, so we don't have to worry about that. That goes in here. Oh boy, this is not good at all. Okay. And unfortunately, we're past the fire damage phase. Intruder development. Warning 4, it is a Shambler. Oh no. Return the Shambler token to the bag. All players perform a noise roll. Okay, so this goes back in the bag, and I have to perform a noise roll. 3, 4. Oh, great. All right, so what just popped out? I could really use the blank right now. Warning 4. Nope, it's the Shambler. The Shambler has arrived. The one that was in the technical corridor. He's now come racing in. He does get to do a sneak attack. So the Carnimorph attack is Whiplash. Suffers 2 light wounds and gains a contamination card. Crap. I just wanted to search the place in peace. Alright. Let's get our 5 cards and try to get away from this guy. Alright, so we are going to run using the risk assessment. Going into that engine room. He gets to attack on my way out for another Whiplash. So I'm back to 1 wound, 1 light wound. I get another serious wound. Bleeding. Each time you pass in the player phase, suffer 1 light wound. Great. I'm back to going to bleed the hell out. Oh, this is just horrendous. And the emergency room's all the way the hell over there. Okay. So we're going to spend these 2 cards to go ahead and check this engine. It is working. Sweet. Then we will move into this room, spending 1. It slimes me, which I'm already slimed, but it does give me 2. And it is the comms room. Not that I really care much. Okay, so we go down 1. I have to take another light wound. Oh, this is not good at all. Okay. I'm going to discard this contamination card. Intruder attack and feeding. Well, they're not near any corpses, so we don't have to worry about that. Fire damage. So this guy is going to take a damage, and he's got 5 health, so he doesn't care. Event card. Lurking. Remove from the board all Carnimorphs that are not in a room with any character except Metagores. Put their tokens into the intruder bag. Crap. Alright, so we get to put 4 Shambler tokens into the development bag. This could be good for me, it could be bad for me. Yes, I do have the ER, but unfortunately it's all the way the hell over there. So I've got to try and pull something out of my ass. We'll see what happens. Okay, resolving. It is a Metagore, or the Shambler, which means I perform a noise roll. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to put this down here. Got to do that. Noise roll. And I get to put noises everywhere else. Wonderful. Okay. And we draw some cards. So there's 2. All right. 3, 4, 5. I could really use some medicine at this point. Let's see, if I went all out to the emergency room, it's 1, 2, 3. And then to use the emergency room would be another 2. I do not have any contamination, so I might be able to pull this off. So we are going to spend this one to go into this room. It is malfunctioning, and it is the cabins, so that's nice. And we got to roll for noise. Goes down the 1 corridor, which is where we're heading. That goes back in the bag. Okay. Going to spend the interruption card to go into here. Roll for noise. Goes down the 2 corridor. Of course it does. We're just going to make noise all the way to where we need to go. Oh, man. I mean, I guess that was the best place. It was either 2 or 4. We're going to spend the demolition to go here. Roll for noise, hopefully for a 1 or 3. We do get the 1. And it sends noise down there. Okay. So hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We will go ahead and spend the 2 to move quietly or move carefully into the emergency room. Putting that there. Ay, ay, ay. And then, yes, that will end my turn. I take a light wound, the 3rd light wound, so I now have more bleeding. So I definitely have to get myself fixed up in the emergency room. The pods are now open. And now we have to go with the event card, because there's no Metagores out there. Quarantine procedures. Close all doors and corridors connected to rooms containing the character with the slime marker. And of course, I got slimed my very first room in. So, yeah, that sucks. So we now have doors closing everywhere around me. That's okay though. Intruder bag. I really need the blank. It is the blank. Oh, thank the gods. Remove from the board all Shamblers. Put the respective tokens in the bag. Add one Metagore Intruder token into the bag, which needs to be the red one. If there's no character with a slime marker, the Butcher appears in the room containing the first player. Woo! And it's a good thing I've got slimed. It's the one time I wanted to be slimed. Woo! Okay. All right. So, we now got to draw 5. Okay. Let's take a look at what the emergency room does. Dress all serious wounds or heal one of your dress serious wounds or heal all your light wounds. With where we've got that, you know what? We will spend 2 to go ahead and use it. And we will dress one of the bleedings. We will spend 2 to dress the last of the bleedings. And then, for shits and giggles, we'll use my regenerative tissue, giving me a second mutation marker. And let's see what happens. Am I infected? It is not infected. So this will actually get put over here. We will draw another card. And with non-infected, heal any one of your dressed wounds. So we will heal this. Thank the gods for this mutation. Else I'd already be dead. And that ends my turn. Go down to turn 7. This goes back in the bag. Intruder attack and feeding. We don't have anything to feed. Fire damage. Resolve event card. Marked play. All characters in a room with a heavy object or carrying such an object get a slime marker. Luckily, I'm already slimed, so don't care. And I'm not carrying anything. Alright, intruder development bag. This is where things get bad. I really need that blank back. It is the Shambler. That sucks. Because with the Shambler, I have to perform a noise roll. And all the possible noises are used. So, doink, doink, doink. All these noises clear out. And what do we get to face? A Shambler. Oh, man. So, Shambler comes walking back into the room going, oh, hey, it looks like you cleaned yourself up. You know, let me help you out with that. And, of course, because it was a 4, yeah. Let me double check the rules on that. Page 18. Yep, he gets to do a surprise attack. So, let's see what happens. If this is a bite, I'm dead. It is a bite. Oh my god. No! No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously. Alright, well, with that bite, because I do still have 2 serious wounds left, would it have been better? No, it would have been just heal 1. I did the best I could. I got locked in the room, and that Shambler just came out and ate me. Oh, that is rough. Tracked all the way from the engine room all the way up and still died. At least this time I died to an alien. My corpse goes there, and for the second time, I fail to, yeah, I die. But the mission is the ship must reach Earth. Not necessarily that I must reach Earth alive. So let's see how this ends officially. What happens at the end? Okay, victory check. End of game. I think everybody's. I think I still fell because I died, but we can take a look. All right. Do I at least get the moral victory of sending this damn spaceship to Earth as my final FU to the planet? I think I do. Let's see. Engine 2. It is working. So the ship most definitely goes to Earth. I might be dead, but I'm getting my last bit of revenge on these people who sent me on this damn mission to get me killed. These massive bloody aliens. Well, they're not even aliens because they're regathered corpses. Engine 3 was damaged. It doesn't matter. Engines 1 and 2 were working. So the ship goes back to Earth. I kind of complete my mission out of spite, but technically I do not win. I get fragged. So close. So, yeah, this ends try 2 for me trying to take on Nemesis solo using the Carnimorphs. That's very brutal, very bloody. And yeah, they've been a lot of fun to paint. I'm looking forward to finishing them all up. I definitely need to break out some of the other expansions and then also read how to do Nemesis Lockdown, which is the sequel. This will be it for Nemesis, depending on the time and how I'm feeling. It is almost 9 o'clock. I probably will not be doing more of the episode 0 stuff for 5 Leagues from Borderlands, though I am set to do it. I'm going to do some research and find some map making programs. But if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, please follow. If you've got Amazon Prime, we would love to have your Prime subscription. You get 1 Twitch Prime subscription for free. So you can send it our way. It'll help us out. It'll get us ready for the tournament we've got coming up for War Surge. It'll help robust the Battle Bunker out, bring you guys more great content. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for sitting here and watching with me and enjoying this as I continue to get my butt kicked. And yeah, you guys have a great night.